you can be successful very, very fast, what is the one simple thing that you need to begin to implement in your life in order to become successful, or to be on the path of being successful very, very quickly? This information might be very, very, this information that I'm sharing might be straight to the point. But then what's going to make the difference for you is when you begin to apply it into your life. So I'm going to go right into it. How can you be successful very, very fast? What is it that you need to do in order to be successful, right? And this is what successful people do. Successful people are more the producers rather than the consumers. And I want you to really get that. Successful people are more the producers rather than the consumers. Successful people are in the position of producing, giving, delivering value to the marketplace. While those that are unsuccessful are more what in the receiving area or receiving side, being in the consumer area where all they are doing is consume. Let me ask you a question. When you're sitting in front of the television, right? When you're sitting in front of the TV and just watching, right? Watching movies or watching or playing video games or listening to something going on or watching some advertisement. Let me ask you a question. Are you making money at that moment? Are you making any money at that moment? But now let's turn it around. Let's turn it around to where you are the producer, right? You are the one on TV, right? That's actually acting the show, right? Being an actor in the show and an actress in the show, right? Question: what's happening in the moment of you producing, in the moment of you in action, right? What the answer is, what you're gonna be getting paid for that action, right? Getting paid for acting in the movie, right? Getting paid for being the one in the advertisement, right? So the underlying difference, or what separates the successful from the unsuccessful, is the fact that, or what can help you to be successful very, very fast, is the fact that you need to be more of a producer rather than a consumer. Enough of sitting in front of the TV and just being mesmerized by the TV, by what you're watching, and just being sucked into the movie, or into the show, or into the advertisement. I mean, I'm not saying, well, take it whatever way you want to, but what is important is to understand that whenever you are on the consuming side, you are not making the money, right? Until you begin to be in the producing side, where you are adding value, giving value, contributing value to the marketplace, right? Making sure that someone else's life is being impacted, you will not be rewarded. So let this particular information, let it sink into you. And every time you sit down, right? Just as you're sitting in your seat, or even standing, watching this information, or just even listening to this information, right? You're also registering in your mind that this is true, because it is very, very important that you need to be in the producing side rather than to be in the consuming side if you want to be rewarded for value to the marketplace. And that is the way to be successful very, very fast. So how do you what do you deliver, what do you give, what value do you add to the marketplace? Well, you can add value by listening to an educational information and now sharing it with other people, right? You'll be adding value to those other people who never had the access to that information that you had access to. You'll be giving value to them, and as a result, people will appreciate you for that and want to work with you. Just like I am letting you know about this information, that if you want to be successful, you want to make money, you want to be adding value, things that will be of value to other people. Just like I said, as I'm adding value to you, and you're deciding in your mind that I am the kind of person that you want to work with, you want to do business, you want to help coach you, you want to help mentor you, you want to help direct and lead you in the path of being successful. in your business, in your life, in this very year. And if you want to do that, go to www.deepolashaw.com. Go to www.deepolasshore.com. Decide today to be a producer rather than a consumer. Decide today to add value to the lives of other people. Decide today to impact the lives of other people, because to the extent by which you make an impact to your marketplace, that is the extent to which you receive the reward, or you receive monetary exchange for that value that you're giving to the marketplace. I believe this information has been very, very beneficial to you. Someone is going to take a run at this, and I believe that is you, and is going to be deciding to work with me today so that you can begin to be a producer rather than a consumer. www.deepolashaw.com. Until next time, when I can share my ideas with you, have a wonderful, have an awesome day, because you absolutely deserve it. Bye for now.